Hello world, Geriatric Geek here. How in the heck are you? I hope you're doing great. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today is December the 5th, 2024. Beautiful morning here in North Las Vegas. Beautiful Thursday morning here in North Las Vegas. It's currently 58 degrees. I believe it's going to get up to 68. So, yeah, nice time to be here in Vegas. So, as you can tell by the description, I have been thrifting again. That's right, I went thrifting at the Broad Acres swap meet once again. And this time I was able to take my wife with me, and she had me pick up a couple movies for her. So I'll show one of them here today. Believe she got the other one in the player, but yeah, let's show you what I picked up, and sit back, relax, just take a few minutes, and we'll see what I picked up. First one is one of the ones that she wanted. This is from Shadows and Lies with James Franco, one of my wife's favorite actors. I particularly liked him in Pineapple Express myself. Haven't heard of Shadows and Lies, don't nothing about it. Um, I'm not a big James Franco person, I guess, but um, certainly I enjoyed him in the Spider-Man trilogy also. Um, so, the talented James Franco stars in Shadows and Lies as William Vincent, a quiet and mysterious criminal. When he falls for a New York gangster's favorite call girl, Vincent is forced to flee the city, threatened with death if he should ever return. But after 4 years in exile, Vincent secretly returns, intent on rescuing the woman he loves from her dangerous fate. All right, well, there you go. Let me know if you've seen or heard of Shadows and Lies, and whether you're a Franco fan or not. That's one the wife will get. Now, this one I have to admit, I picked this one up. I picked this one up. The Haunting of Alcatraz. I picked it up for, because I've been to Alcatraz, I've toured it. It's a great tour, kind of eerie, kind of spooky. So I thought, oh, this will be cool. Until I got home and did a little research about the movie. It was filmed entirely in an abandoned prison in England. They didn't even do the outside shots. Nothing. Nothing was from Alcatraz. So I was kind of disappointed. I gotta say, this is not rated, 90 minutes long, from 2020. It's a horror drama, but it is based on true events. But however, sadly, filmed in England, not Alcatraz. Let's see. Charlie is a young, privileged college student who hopes to secure his father's trust fund. So he takes a job at the world's most infamous prison, Alcatraz. He is assigned to the notorious Block D, where difficult prisoners are sent. Most infamously, it holds cell 13, where murderer Ed Watts, WTZ, committed suicide, along with a nurse he befriends. Charlie discovers something strange about the guards in cell block D, and a history of prisoners disappearing once put in cell 13. Rumor has it that Ed Watts' ghost still haunts the cell, vowing revenge from the grave. This is an Echo Bridge release. Anyway, so what happened is one of the vendors had a box full of movies. I started going through them. I saw there was a few Vinegar Syndrome, a few Kino Lorbers, and so there was, I think, 18, 19, 20. I think there were 19 or 20 movies in there. I just asked him, hey, how much for the whole box? He said $30. I said done. And so I really didn't even look in there. So some of this stuff, we'll watch it. It may not make the shelf, but we shall see. So if you've seen The Haunting of Alcatraz, let me know what you thought of it. Yeah, so there you go. Next up, based on a story by H.P. Lovecraft, Feed the Light. Feed the Light, 78 minutes long, 2014. It's a Swedish horror film. A hypnotic dreamy experience. This is put out by Inner Vision and SevernFilms.com. So must be a subsidiary of Severn. The worldwide premiere of the international festival sensation. It's a new landmark in underground Swedish horror, inspired by equal parts H.P. Lovecraft, David Lynch, and something far more disturbing. When her daughter is abducted by her ex-husband, a young mother will track the missing child and its father to a mysterious institution. But once inside, she will find herself trapped in a hallucinatory netherworld, where reality turns amorphous, survival becomes parasitic, and an infested darkness lives and feeds in the light. It teeters between bad dreams and outright nightmares, raves ScreensAnarchy.com. Armed with a tiny budget and a whole lot of talent, Mueller has made himself quite a splash with this award-winning debut feature. Alright, well, we shall see. I've not seen this, Feed the Light. Let me know if you've seen it down below and tell me what you thought. Next up, something from Indicator. Indicator, this is a region, all A, B, and C. Although it's looks like it's a European release of The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. That's right, The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. 78 minutes from 1964. British horror, obviously. Half bone, half bandage, and all blood-curdling horror. Indicator Blu-ray edition, bunch of special features. But it says absolutely nothing about the film on the back. There's the inside. Curse of Mummy's Tomb. Bunch of special features. High definition remaster, original mono audio, blood and bandages inside The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. An analysis of the film by Hammer expert Jonathan Rigby and cultural historian John Johnston. Hammer's Women, original theatrical trailer, an image gallery, and on and on. All kinds of good stuff. Let's see if you can pause and read if you'd like to see the rest of them. Columbia Pictures presents a Hammer Films production. Alright, next up. This one's still factory sealed. It's the Vinegar Syndrome. Didn't have it in my collection, so why not? It's called Through the Fire. Through the Fire. 88 minutes from 1988. It's a horror mystery. As I said, Vinegar Syndrome release. After finding a strange-looking amulet, a young woman mysteriously vanishes. Her sister, Sandra, finding the police to be little help, turns to a rogue officer named Nick, who senses that something evil is afoot. However, the strange disappearance is only the beginning of a horrifying nightmare, as a satanic sect, which worships the god Moloch, are determined to do anything in their power to retrieve the ancient amulet as a means of bringing their unholy master to life and ushering in hell on earth. It's up to Nick and Tamara to face off against not only the murderous cult, but their monstrous deity. A low-budget, high-ambition, Texas-shot satanic thriller, Through the Fire, was released on VHS under the wildly misleading title of The Gates of Hell Part 2. Blends lo-fi special effects with a grimy southern regional flavor. Okay, there you go. Never heard of it. I'll be watching it soon. Let me know if you have seen it and what you thought of it. Next up, Synapse Films, still factory sealed, from the Hammer horror collection comes Twins of Evil. Twins of Evil. Not rated. 89 minutes from 1991. It's British horror. Stars Peter Cushing. Of course, loved him as Grand Moff Tarkin in Star Wars. This has the twins are actually two sisters that were Playboy playmates back in 1970, apparently. I've not seen this movie. I know nothing about it. So yeah, it's a vampire movie. That's a good part. Two beautiful orphaned identical twins, Maria and Frida, moved to the village of Karnstein to live with their uncle Gustav Weil, who's played by Peter Cushing, a fanatical Puritan and leader of the local witch-hunting brotherhood. The village count, an evil man who secretly practices Satanism, uses black magic and transforms into a vampire. Unhappy with her new life, Frida seeks escape and tragically falls under the spell of the Count. Now overcome with an insatiable hunger for human blood, Frida has to hide her secret from her sister and escape her uncle's killing grasp. The wait is over. The Hammer horror classic is now available from Synapse Films in an all-new 1080p high-definition transfer and loaded with exciting exclusive special features. Never heard of it. Can't wait to check it out. Playmate centerfolds. Okay. Twins. Let me know if you've seen it and what you thought of it in the comments section below. Next up, another factory sealed. This is from Vinegar Syndrome also. Master of the World. Master of the World. It's not rated. 105 minutes from 1983. Apparently it's an adventure film of some sort. Possibly so bad it's good. We'll see. We shall see. At the dawn of human civilization, hundreds of thousands of years ago, war was a way of life, with rivaling tribes and vicious nomads, transforming the earth into a non-stop bloodbath. Bog, a young man who dreams of being the leader of not just his tribe, but all of human civilization, begins a bloodthirsty quest for domination, wherein he'll need to fight and conquer both man and beast to truly ascend to the power he so desperately craves. An ultra-gory Italian cash-in on the then-popular Hollywood trope of ancient times action-adventure films. Notorious genre film auteur Alberto Cavalloni's is a low-rent, high-sleaze saga of prehistoric man at his most brutal, complete with an array of shocking and dangerous animal stunts to balance out the human-on-human savagery. Never officially released on DVD, Vinegar Syndrome brings this gruesome epic to Blu-ray in both its original Italian and English dubbed versions, freshly restored in 4K from its 35mm original negative. So bad it's good? Possibly. We'll see. master of the world from Vinegar Syndrome. All right, and the last thing I picked up that I'm going to show in this video has a slipcover, and it's called Beware Children at Play. Beware Children at Play. Nice little slipcover there. Nothing on the back but a foot and blood. Beware the Children is R-rated. This is also Vinegar Syndrome, by the way. R-rated, 94 minutes from 1989. It's a horror comedy. This is one of Troma's most controversial titles, with a gruesome finale, apparently. Young Glenn and his father have gone into the woods for a fun-filled camping adventure. But when Dad steps into a bear trap, the pair find themselves stranded miles from civilization with limited supplies and nothing to eat. After his dad dies, Glenn, as a matter of survival, is forced to consume his flesh. Man. Years later, children from a nearby town begin to disappear into the woods, never to be seen again, while adults are murdered in the most savage of fashions. Could not so young anymore Glenn have something to do with all of this mayhem? Shamelessly trashy and a whole lot of fun, prolific cinematographer Mick Cribbins' Beware Children at Play is a no-holds-barred assault on good taste, with a plethora of ultra-gory and creative deaths and one of the most ridiculous endings in the history of horror cinema. Another victim of decades of poor-quality VHS copies, Vinegar Syndrome is delighted to offer the world Blu-ray debut of Beware Children at Play, newly restored from its 35mm original camera negative. So there you go. Sounds like a gory good time to me. Beware Children at Play. Vinegar Syndrome. So there you go, guys. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you've seen any of those movies in the comment section below. I really do appreciate you watching. If you like my videos, I appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up, a like, subscribe. It costs you nothing, and there are advantages. Speaking of advantages, if you go back 2 videos, I am doing a giveaway right now. All you have to do is use the code word Beetlejuice in the comment section, live in the United States, and be a subscriber, and you could possibly win a free movie from me. That's right. So anyway, hope you guys are doing good wherever you are. I appreciate you watching. Keep smiling. Keep having fun. Keep that positive attitude about you. And until the next time, peace.